Our final Premier League game this week is the North East derby between Sunderland and Newcastle. Roy Keane often skirmished with the odd unknown Newcastle player. He now faced them as a manager. His Sunderland team have shown his battling qualities, but defeat at Manchester City this week left them just a point above the drop zone. Sam Allardyce once played for Sunderland, but now, as Newcastle manager, he went into his first derby looking to bounce back from last week's horror show at home to Portsmouth. Guy Mowbray was at the Stadium of Light.
Only a dozen miles apart, but separated by so much more than that. These are rival cities that have clashed over anything and everything for centuries. If you're the sort of person who really believes it's only a game, then this one isn't for you. Of course, it matters more if you're local, but both teams include just two who grew up with this fixture. For Sunderland, Grant Leadbitter, as red and white as they come, and Michael Chopra, a Geordie who scored for Newcastle the last time the teams met. Roy Keane has also pitched Carlos Edwards straight back in, past fit to play for the first time since August. The Newcastle gamble is on Mark Viduka, who returns after 4 games out with a calf strain. The local lads are Stephen Taylor from Whitley Bay and goalkeeper Steve Harper from just down the road in Easington, which leans more to the Sunderland side. Newcastle's owner Mike Ashley so determined to wear his club colours today, he's opted to go with the fans in the away section of the crowd. Etuhu, Leadbitter. This is Carlos Edwards. Looking for Jones, it's over him. This is Wallace. It's the first big chance of the game, and Ross Wallace knows that he's wasted it. The cross was floated over the head of Kenwyne Jones. Wallace in at the back, unnoticed, all on his own, just had to keep it down. This is Viduka. Blocked off by Higginbotham. Leadbitter loses out to Emre. Now Milner. In Zogbia. And the cross goes all the way over to Michael Owen, who shrugged off a couple of challenges, but then plays it straight into Gordon. And the ball's gone behind, and the assistant referee on the far side has said for a Newcastle corner. Gordon's furious with that decision. This might just tell us. Whole of the ball has got across the whole of the line. Assistant referee was sure that it did. Emre. Rosenal tried to hook it across goal. Higginbotham clears in no-nonsense fashion. I'm sure there'll be a part of Roy Keane wishing that he was out there playing in this. Hart. Under his favoured left foot. Edwards, his cross, and Chopra didn't make proper contact. Sunderland will continue to try and press. In again for Ian Hart, little touch in, Harper saves. This is Leadbitter, and again the block is made, and Newcastle could try and break it. Viduka, Etuhu. Step up in volume, pace of the game picks up, temperatures rising. Ian Hart finds Grant Leadbitter. Sunderland try and make the most of this attacking spell in the Newcastle half. Wallace. Edwards. Only 2 in red and white in the penalty area at the moment, and Edwards holds on. Wallace is turned across, and Leadbitter's put it over. Chances coming, but chances going for Sunderland. 3 possibilities to score in the last 2 minutes, and the best of them fell to Grant Leadbitter, who didn't get over the ball, didn't really attack it as though he believed he would score. Earlier on, Steve Harper was brave to get down at the feet of Chopra, and then he was indebted to Alan Smith for sliding in behind him to make the second block. Now Barton, dispossessed by Collins. Barton didn't see him coming. Now Michael Chopra, up in the area on his own for Sunderland. Leadbitter joins him, Chopra fires in, and what a save by Harper. Michael Chopra did brilliantly here. First of all, Danny Collins deserves A rich round of applause for the way he won the ball. And Chopra only needed half a yard of space before turning. He does assess his options, he looks for the support, thinks a shot is the better bet, and he brings the best out of Steve Harper. Barton brought the ball under control well. Michael Owen. Now Emre. And Zogby's on the move. We've played over a minute of injury time now. And Zogbia nearly through to Milner. Sliding challenge from Danny Collins. It's half-time after 46 breathless first half minutes at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland's players have found cause for complaint as they go in for the half-time break. The biggest complaint might be that they're not ahead, but they are furious at the way Joey Barton went in high and late on Dixon Etuhu, and there's a bit of a flare-up here as well. We've managed to play a whole half without any of this happening. Now as the players break, it starts to go off. Smith. Fine. Kenwyne Jones has done a lot of hard work for Sunderland today, and he's continuing in that manner. In on Rosenau. It's going to go out for a corner, and that's all down to Kenwyne Jones. No such thing as a lost cause for him today. He's chasing everything, and he takes the corner. Ledbetter in. Higginbotham flying in! Danny Higginbotham's first goal for Sunderland. That's what it means. No matter what he does in the rest of his career on Wearside, he'll be remembered as a hero. He'll never have to buy a drink again. It's a terrific piece of work down the left-hand side by Jones in the first place. And then the corner taken quickly to Ledbetter. What a cross, and what a gamble taken by Higginbotham. Didn't break stride as he began his run. It's a perfectly placed header, and Sunderland have the Derby Day advantage. And Zogbyr. Emre. Barton. It's worked well, back to Milner. Just in front of Owen, but it's gone in! All the way in! Newcastle United are level. James Milner scores with a cross. Now the mood has changed. Great work between Milner and Barton. James Milner turns inside. He was looking for Owen or Viduka, but he's found the bottom corner. Could that be the stroke of luck that Newcastle need to turn around today, to turn around their losing run? McShane missed it, Owen nowhere near it, but Gordon was a helpless spectator as it goes in off the post. James Milner crowns his 150th Premier League game with one of the most important goals of his career. He once became the youngest ever Premiership goal scorer here at Sunderland on Boxing Day 5 years ago. Jones manages to turn, manages to shoot, but it's well wide. It's Grant Ledbetter again trying to create. Jones is too strong for Taylor, but then he snatched at the chance. It's all getting a bit heated down there too. Sam Allardyce, Nigel Pearson, they're up and down. This is no day or place for calm. Jones down to the ground easily, too easily. Chopra tries the overhead. It's going to be a corner. Taken short. Ledbetter. Harper's come out to claim that one. What a good gather it is from the Newcastle keeper. And a quick punt downfield to Michael Owen. Might just have got Newcastle away here. Superb skill from Owen. And Owen's got a chance to score here. Down goes Gordon to save. Route 1 at its very, very best. Harper almost claimed an assist for himself. And what about that for a take by Michael Owen? That's quite brilliant. Little weak, the finish. Save still had to be made by Gordon. And Zogbia put under pressure, and it's a corner to Sunderland. And Zogbia can't believe that. Shane in there looking for space. It's delivered deep, and it's nodded off the bar. McShane goes in again, and Habib Bai is able to get it clear for Newcastle. Michael Chopra, so close. The corner is a brilliant one. Chopra just couldn't get over the ball. He's just cushioned it with his forehead off the underside of the bar at that.
Well, is that one that got away from you?
Well, we certainly had the chances to win the game, but you know, we know in football if you keep missing these chances, they'll come back to haunt you, and that's what happened today.
They play with a lot of passion and probably had the better chances early in the game, but when we conceded another poor goal, we started to play pretty good. So it was, you know, it was always going to be a tight game, and we have to settle for the point.
I guess you consider yourself by far the unhappier of the two managers.
Probably so, yeah. Again, I'm sure Sam will be disappointed in terms of, you know, the chances they created. You know, our goalkeeper didn't have too much to do, but you know, we had the chances, we didn't take them, so we got nobody to blame but ourselves. And again, you know, in terms of the performance and the attitude of the players, I thought we were different class.
Well, this is the day you've been waiting for in your career, isn't it? Your first Tyne-and-Wear League derby.
Yeah, it's been a dream for 21 years. I've been really looking forward to it. And I'd be lying if it wasn't the first fixture I looked at. And I really enjoyed it, yeah.
You can clear it up for us. Cross with an element of you never know attached.
Yeah, you know, you shoot towards the far post and hopefully runners get across. I think Mo's claiming it as he made the run, and, you know, that makes the keeper hesitate. But, you know, that's what we work on in training, getting towards that far post and runners across, and it causes problems.
I don't score a lot of goals. I scored a few goals last year in that, but like I say, it was a strange feeling, a great feeling and what have you. And I think I only realised that it had gone in when the fans were going mad and what have you. But, you know, it was I'm delighted with the goal, obviously, and personally and what have you. But just disappointed that we didn't hold on.